This is part 2 of the craziest flip we've ever done. We started with the hoarder house that we thought we can just fix up, but it turned into a complete rebuild. And now the house looks like this. In this video, I'll show you the progress a few weeks before completion and all the way to the grand finale, the finished home. And at the very end, we're going to break down the numbers, renovation costs, the whole budget, and profit. So stick around for this transformation, you don't want to miss it. It's been a few weeks since the last time we were here and a lot has changed. The house got painted. We're about a couple weeks out for it being 100% done. Right now, the landscaping's getting done. The guys are setting up pretty much the sod over here on this side. And if y'all remember, yeah, this looked completely different. The garage door was not even here. But I like what they did. This is it's a green color. It looks kind of gray, but it's actually a green. And I like the fact that they painted the windows black to match the door. But if y'all remember, the house used to end right here. I'm gonna put a picture of it, what it used to look like before. Now we're gonna tour the house. Last time we were here, drywall was up, but none of the, appliances, even the kitchen cabinets were in here. This is nice. This is a nice little feature here. They did the tongue and groove up here. Before we go inside, the tongue and groove up here looks very, very nice. It's a very nice front porch. Can't wait till it's all done. This house is gonna be so nice. All right, oh, yes. So much different. I mean, this is the living room area. But then there's a cool part about this house, if y'all watched the other video, is that there's like an apartment studio space on this side, but we're gonna go ahead and check that out last. But right now, kitchen island's been installed, cabinets. Everything looks good. I really like this backsplash that they chose on here. Makes it look very, very nice. You have your nice big old pantry in here, which is very not common for a house kind of this size. It's also, we're gonna check out the backyard in a little bit. There's a swimming pool in the back. You have a full bathroom here. Here's bedroom number 1. Nice, normal size bedroom. You have a nice view of the backyard and the swimming pool there. They also painted the doors this light gray, which is cool. But this is a secondary bedroom. Nice, secondary bedroom. Also, you got views of the backyard, which is also nice. And then we're gonna go into the primary bedroom. It's all 1 story. The additional is on the 2nd story, but this is a nice, primary bedroom. Nice bathroom, double vanity, toilet's gonna go here. Shower, I believe it's a 72-inch shower, so it's massive. We're making this accessible as well. So it's like an older person, baby boomer wants to buy this house. We're making this very accessible. Also, this doorway is 32 inches. I think actually 36 if I'm not mistaken. But this is wide enough for a wheelchair as well. But yeah, this looks very, very nice. Oh, this is the closet in this pretty giant closet. You see how big this is? This is huge. Huge, huge, huge. We're about 2 weeks out, I would say. Maybe 3 at the most from listing this house for sale. And now we're gonna go into my favorite part. But actually, before we do that, let's get an update on the backyard, because the pool's almost at the point where they are cleaning it up. This is looking completely different than before. If y'all can remember, this was not here, the steps were that way. We kind of made a decision that they needed to be here because on that side, it just kind of takes away from the concrete from the pool. But this is gonna be a deep pool. This is a vinyl pool that's being worked on right now. So if y'all remember, there was all kinds of trash in here. It was disgusting. But this is getting cleaned up, it's getting worked on. So the next time y'all see this house, it's gonna be completely, you know, new vinyl on it. It's gonna be very, very nice. And then you have your nice backyard. So they've already done the sod back here. You have pool equipment. So now we're gonna go into what's my favorite section of the house, which is technically bedroom number 4. We're still missing a closet, so we're definitely gonna add a closet in there. But it's like a little studio apartment up here. We're gonna go through the garage. Because this was actually added afterwards. Because the city kind of gave them hell because the house was a little too small for new construction, so we needed to add more square footage. So I basically told them like, hey, we should have like a little studio apartment above the garage. So that's what we did. All right, so we're up here above the garage. You have a full bathroom. And then you have like a little kitchenette section here. It's also very nice. We're gonna put a closet on this side. Right here, closet's gonna go here. And then you're gonna have enough space to put a desk on this side, but this is huge. This could be a nice man cave, or if you're running a business from your house, this could be a nice office. I mean, there's endless possibilities here, or you can just rent this out to somebody for extra income. So the house is finally done. We're gonna do a walkthrough to show you guys exactly what the house looks like now after months of it being worked on. Just to give more context as well, this was gonna be just a simple rehab, a renovation. It was gonna be a nice flip, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. But once they started opening it up, they realized that this house was too far gone, so they tore the house down and started over again. Originally, the house ended right here, and this whole section was added. The reason why that was there is because the city of Douglasville has certain requirements on how big the houses need to be. So we needed to add an extra square footage to the home. So we went ahead and added a 2-car garage. And there's an extra surprise here at the end that I'm gonna show you guys at the end. But we're gonna go ahead and walk the rest of the house. So in the front, we went ahead and did board and batten siding, and then it has cement siding on the other side. I actually like this paint color. I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here on the screen. So if you guys wanna know what the paint color that we use is that. The black windows, the back black accents look very nice in the house. You have the shiplap up here, which is pretty cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and check it out over here. All right, so let's go ahead and tour this house. So again, it's a 4-bedroom house, and it's a 1-story home with the addition 2-story on that side. But I really like how the room just opens up, which is very, very nice. You have your like dining area here. I mean, a lot of people are not even using dining tables anymore because they have islands like this now, and they're using these. So really like how this kitchen turned out. Yeah, this is a very nice detail here. We went ahead and did the shelves, and this backsplash is very, very nice. But I like the amount of just counter space you get with this, with the island. But you guys think like, oh my God, this house is gonna have a tiny pantry. No, check out the pantry, huge. So let's go ahead and check out this side of the house before I take you to the backyard and the hidden surprise up there. So here, You have just a bathroom, normal bathroom, very, very nice. Everything looks pretty cool. Very, very nice. But come over here. So, 2 rooms on this side. Okay, so now we're in the primary bedroom, which is on the first level, and we did that intentionally. But then also something else that we did is make sure that these openings are over 3 feet, just in case, you know, somebody with a wheelchair needs to live here or anything like that. This specific opening is more than that too. This door as well, this is pretty much accessible to make sure that a wheelchair can go through in here. And then this door as well, which is the big closet. So you would think that the house looks kind of small on this side, but check out the closet size. It's huge, very nice closet. But let's check out the bathroom because it came out super nice. In the very beginning, when we have a project and we're renovating a home or we're building a house, like in this particular situation, we think about who the buyer is going to be. Who is it going to be the potential person that buys this house? This house is perfect for a first-time home buyer or somebody just getting a bigger home and needing a 4th bedroom or a nice office space, which we're going to show at the end. But then also, this can be a house that somebody just downsized to and is buying their forever home. So we're thinking also it could potentially attract an older buyer, somebody who's looking for a place that they can, you know, just live in on 1 story. That's why we did the grab bar there in the seat. So this bathroom, although it looks very, very nice, it's like multi-generational, right? Because it appeals to a younger person and then to an older person as well. So now let's go ahead and check out the backyard, and then we'll do the 2nd story at the very end. Okay, so now let's check out the backyard, which is honestly one of my favorite backyards that we have done in a while, because this house has a swimming pool, which was already here. It was completely trashed. This swimming pool was literally a dumpster. Like, people were just throwing trash in here. This entire backyard was full of trash. It was so disgusting. My client spent maybe 5 or 6 dumpsters of just trash from the backyard. Pool was redone. It has a brand new liner on it. And then also we did new sod back here. It looks nice. The pool equipment was upgraded as well. So this house is in about a ½ an acre lot. No HOA. You can really do whatever you want, honestly, right here in Douglasville. And then there's about 2-3 acres on this side that somebody owns, but we've talked to the owner. He seems like he's not gonna really do anything with it. So you're kind of here by yourself. So now that we've seen the backyard, let's go and check out my favorite section of the house. You have your nice 2-car garage right here, and then you have your laundry on this side. It's pretty spacious, pretty nice. And also 2 closets. That's I believe the water heater is in there, but come on, check this out. So now we're in the bonus living space above the garage, which is massive. Like, check this out. This is perfect for, like, if you have an older, you know, kid that wants to live on their own or something like that. This is perfect for that too, because you have your own nice little, like, kitchenette area here. You can just put a little fridge right here, nice little cooktop, but there's a lot of space. Also, if you run your own business, if you homeschool your kids, this is perfect for that as well, because you also have your own, check this out, you have your own bathroom. So this is my favorite part of the house. It's just this bonus room that's up here. It's completely, like, separated from the main house, which is pretty awesome. So if you guys are looking, if you're a guy looking for a man cave, again, a girl that needs maybe a craft room, you homeschool your kids, you have a home office and you need to be separated from the family, this is just perfect. Also, there's no HOA here, so you could, like, Airbnb this place as well. I mean, there's so much things you can do. You can rent it out to help you pay for a mortgage. The possibilities with this space are endless, so this is why we added this space, and we did it the way that we did, because we could have just done 2 bedrooms and a bathroom up here, but we're like, let's just make it bigger, open it up, so then people can have options to do what they want to do with the space. So the house is ready. We're gonna go ahead and put it on the market. We're gonna make a video at the end, basically wrapping up this whole series, showing you how much the house sold for, and maybe possibly even show you the people who are buying this house, because it's just such a great house and I'm excited for whoever's gonna buy it. We listed the property for $425,000, and after all the marketing that we did and all the showings we had, we were able to secure a cash offer just in 3 days. It is closing day. We are basically 45 minutes away from just sealing the deal on this property. This was a fun one, I'm not gonna lie. You know what's funny about this house? There was a buyer that saw it before it was finished and it was listed, and they had the opportunity to buy the house off market. And they did it. We listed the property and somebody came in with a cash offer just a few days after. So when in real estate, if you have a deal and you like it and you have the opportunity to purchase it, go ahead and do it. All the staging is gone. Before we close, we always come to the property to make sure that everything's in good standings for the buyer, because we don't want anything to stop the closing from happening. Good. Pool equipment, everything looks good. Let me check the upstairs. Let's check the rooms, make sure there's nothing crazy. Bathroom is fine. You'll be surprised on how many times things are not done correctly, or somebody in the past has broke into a house right before closing and prevented us from closing. So far, everything's looking good, like it's supposed to be. And yes, this is the last time we're gonna be in this house. Everything's super nice. The toilet seat down. Okay, let me make sure that this is cool. Yep, everything's good. House is nice. Oh, by the way, look. I don't think on the other video we showed that when the closet was added. Closet is right here. And then you have space to put a desk or, you know, whatever. This is farewell. So long, farewell to you, my friend. This is basically the last time that we're here. It's going to a happy family, so that's the happy ending. It's going to a great family. But now it's time to get rid of the sign. Oh wow. This is getting... Ah, there we go. There we go. We take this off. Okay. Get this. But we good. Now we go to the closing table. Now that we have sold the property, it's time to talk about the numbers. The property was listed for $425,000. And after 3 days, we were able to get an offer for $420,000, and it was a cash offer. The purchase price of the home was $80,000. The compensation for buyer and seller agent is $28,200. The buyer requested closing costs of $3,650, and the total construction and carrying cost was $215,000. The profit on this project was $93,150. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have more projects in the works. We're also going to break down the financials on that one as well. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video.